Uh-oh. Sounds like it's about to go down in here. Going down. New York City, NYC, Borough. Brooklyn, Staten and the Bronx. Manhattan, Queens, what you want? We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. Brooklyn, Staten and the Bronx. Manhattan, Queens, what you want? We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. New York City. New York, Knicks. If the Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. We back, we back, we back, we back, we back, we back. This is New York City, home of the Knicks, baby. Yeah, we back on track. The Mecca's going crazy. Rim rocking, shot blocking, boy, we are not stopping. Aiming at that chip with a bullseye on the target. It's been so many years, that's how bad we really want it. From the city to the garden, we all bleed blue and orange. And everybody starving, hell yeah, hungry for a ring. Got a team full of hungry hoopers all going in, we back.
A minute remaining, Brunson at three. Bam! Jalen Brunson does it again! Timeout!
Que lo que, mi gente? What's good? What up? We back at it again. Another one. That's why you have your bell notifications on, because we might just do the pop-up on you. We might just show up on the day you ain't expected, on the day you ain't used to hearing us on it, a day after a tragedy. Oh, my bad. After a tragedy last night. It was just atrocious. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm going to babble on. All right, like Egypt here. But anyway, it's your boy Ruel, friend of the Most High. I'm back here with my guys. You know who it is. And just when I'm going to give him the intro, he disappears. Oh, going left, and we ain't even been on 10 seconds. It's just, hey, you never know what's going to happen here at the Organic Fanatics. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. Salute to the chat before I get to my again. Let me just, because there's some couple of people. Buzzer Beater was early. He was 30 minutes before the show. As soon as I posted, Buzzer Beater's like, yo, what's up? We got a lot to talk about. Buzzer Beater was ready. Salute to Just Nick, nostalgic in the building. Salute to the family. Appreciate you guys. Oh, damn, boy. Just Nick's is already giving trade proposals. We ain't even finished our intro yet, but the chat is ready. The chat is ready. New Knicks, you was not in the car. Now you're in the car. Hocus pocus. What's going on, my brocus? Que lo que?
Too easy. I mean, I gotta go with this thing. Just over here, man. With the TOF family, popping. Salute to the chat. Salute to the live gang. Salute to everybody out there rocking with us. Could have been anywhere else in the world. Here with us, rocking and vibing now. So, yeah, I'm gonna be in and out of the convo, but let's get it.
Yeah, we appreciate you. Hey, if you guys, I need you guys to put a thumbs up in the chat. My brother is on a special mission. My brother's out there looking for the New York Knicks defense. Well, he's gonna let you know if he finds it. But right now he's on search for it. Salute to Machetazo. Shring, shring. What's going on? Liquid Swords in the building. What's good, my guy?
What's up? Que lo que, mi gente la 110. What's going on in New York City? What's up? Ruel, New Knicks, Two Shots, everybody else, Mangelo. Hey, Happy New Year, everybody. Let's talk some Knicks.
Yeah, let's talk some Knicks. What is up is not our offense or defense, but anyways, we'll talk about that anyway. Two shots. I know Two Shots came locked and loaded. He had his clips loaded. He was loading the ammo today. He had it ready. He said, I got my guys back. I don't want to hear no smack. I'm ready to drop these bars and haymakers. What's good, Two Shots? Brother from another mother, same Most High. What's up, my guy?
What's up? What's up to the panel? What's up to the chat? Live gang, replay gang. You know what it is. I'm here to stand up for my man JB, Jalen Brunson, the captain, the capitan. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna defend him, but I will. I'm gonna start dropping bows on you. We drop bows on you
Okay.
when we let's go.
Listen, you're here to defend Brunson, but you know who's here to defend Cat? David Smith, because he's in the building. Salute to David Smith. He came. He said no one is gonna slander the alley cats. Salute to David Smith in the building. HRM the Great. Appreciate you guys all in the chat. Can't wait to hear what you guys got to talk about. Can't wait to hear what you guys got to say. We just Knicks is in the he talking trades. We're gonna read that in a second, my guy. Let me get that. I gotta let the saliva, I gotta let it fester up so I can get some words out of here. All right, we appreciate you guys. I mean, let's just go right into the atrociousness. I mean, there's no segue. There's no easy way to talk about it. We're just gonna talk about that. Hey, wait, today is trash day, so we are definitely taking out that game we saw yesterday. It is trash day, so we're taking it out. We played the Detroit missed tons. Apparently, that's what we did. We missed tons of shots. So we played the Detroit Pistons after a 3-game loss. After we said, I believe it was 2 shots. A 2 shot said, I'm not jumping off the ledge. I'm on it, but I ain't gonna jump off it yet. He was saying it's a little early. Let's not lose our heads. You know what I'm saying? And then we had the game yesterday. It was a little bit tough. A little tough pill to swallow here, but we was going through this game and we had the game. After we got lost by 2 against the Spurs, that was okay. It wasn't too terrible. We get beat up by the Hawks without Trae Young by about 12 points. We were like, anything can happen to anybody. We got slapped up like a bunch of biatches by the 76ers, VJ, and everybody. And then we have this game that we had yesterday. And that game, 2 shots says he wasn't going to jump out the window, but then 2 shots also said,
Quarter of doom. More like third quarter of a motherfucking disaster. Have we made a bucket? Where are we going?
I had to play it. probably my bad. He said
Hey, man, I'm a Knicks fan. You feel me? I get emotional. I'm sorry.
Defiéndete. Go ahead. Tell me what you was feeling. We have this game that we played against the Detroit Pistons. They spanked us 121-90. You were watching this game, and you said, "What are we doing?" Dara, what was you feeling? Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, man. Nah, I mean it's a little upsetting. I'm not even mad at the coach, man. The coach can only do so much. I said it before. I say it again. I'm not gonna jump down his throat this first season. I gave Thibbs 2 seasons before I started jumping down his throat. So it's only fair I give him 1, at least. That being said, that team did not look like they wanted to be there. Like they looked like their minds were somewhere else. I don't know where it was. I don't know what happened. They forgot the off ball screens and cuts and everything. It did not look like the same team that we saw the first 30 something games of the season. I'm not sure where the disconnect is. I know Brunson is gonna get a ton of slander, and I'm here to defend my guy because there shouldn't be a single person out there blaming Brunson when he's the sole reason, besides Deuce, that we were in the game. If Brunson had not played, we would have lost by 50. Easy. So I'm here to defend Brunson. I'm gonna unfortunately throw Cat under the bus.
Okay.
That's my Dominican brother. I love him. I want the best for him. I want him on my squad. I believe he's a championship piece. But I have to start defending Brunson, and unfortunately, Cat's gonna take the brunt end of that.
Yo, okay, all right. Well, let me read some of the chat before I go to the other fellas. Well, as a matter of fact, New Knicks is out there on the road. Machete, some of your thoughts that you saw,
I'm right here.
Okay, whichever. I mean, what were you guys' thoughts when you saw? Go ahead.
I mean, I'm a agree. I'm gonna agree somewhat with 2 shots, but if you're the head of the snake, the rest of the body follows. So the captain is the head of the snake, number 1. Number two, I think Bridges has been expressing himself uh, and like just upset at Cat most of the times. You've been seeing it from the beginning of the season. It's a lot of slacking off on Cat's part. Yeah, I mean he's a great offensive player. I'm not saying that he doesn't try on defense, but yeah, he's basically lackadaisical when it comes to the defensive end. Yeah, I mean, and always with the little complaints, but at the end of the day, if you're Cat and you have 4 fucking points, that blame has to go to the head of the snake, Jalen Brunson, because it's been said enough time. It's like I'm tired of kicking a dead horse in the ass. You know what I mean? Like everybody knows that Brunson should get the rest of his guys going and then make his own adjustments as the game goes. But and also OG and Bridges hasn't been looking like themselves either offensively, and it's trickling down, bro, and it's coming from one bad apple could ruin the whole batch. So yeah, I mean, and then with Josh Hart not being there, basically the engine of I think is the engine of everything because there's no off days or there's no off minutes when it comes to Josh Hart. He's grabbing the same amount of rebounds as Mitchell Robinson as a smaller guy than him. You know what I mean? He's always on fast break. He's always throwing his body and going for the extra. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's all scrambling and falling apart, bro. And that's been my gut feeling since the beginning of the season, and that's why I've only watched not even a handful of games. Like I'm just waiting for it, and a lot, and then 90% of that shit goes to Coach Gooch.
He's back to
He's
Gooch.
back to Gooch,
He's back to Gooch.
back
Which
to
Keith just
Big
asked.
Brown.
Keith just asked, does he lose his bizzle?
Oh, fuck that. The Coach Brown Potato, Coach Gooch, whatever you want to call him. But yeah, he's really fucking it up right about now. That's your boy though. Go ahead, and you love defending them 2 shots, so I want to hear your magazine ready to.
One, I just got one
Go
music.
ahead, Machete. Machete, you go.
Um, well, 4 game losing streak against San Antonio. Okay, against Atlanta. We already talked about that one. Those were bad. No Josh Hart, no Shamit. Deuce's second game back. The coach really has to play. Had to play some of the rookies and guys off further down the bench. It's a combination of things, right? Being on the road, day before New Year's, day after New Year's. Teams that that wanted to punch us back because we already got their number. We had their number. We got their number. But do they beat us in the series, right? But these are all playoff games, right? So then now we lose to fucking to the Detroit, right? But they lost 3 out of 5. We beat them in the playoffs, blah, blah, blah. Everybody talked about it, right? So they wouldn't want to about it, right? So they wouldn't want to punch us back. And we were in Detroit, again on the road. We have a bad record on the road against good teams especially. So we still haven't fixed that. But like I said, no Josh Hart yet, no Shamit, no Deuce.
Sorry.
And fucking Cat's playing like un lagatica está jugando. So it's a combination of things. But can you blame Cat? So he has that right. Injuries, he plays through last.
He's like,
He's like
Damian
I
has
get mad at him, but he's pretty tough and durable. I said I want him block But my thing is that he's got a lot of things that going on, and then he's not getting the ball. On top of he complains, but is he not getting the ball? The ball, new Knicks just said. You know, he only scored what, 8.6 points, and only got the balls like 4 times. And then this guy's like I've always said 2 shots. He's always hogging the ball, but dribble.
I got a stat for you niggas. I hope y'all stay around.
Hold on. This thing. Oh, okay, I thought it just dropped.
All right, I'm gonna hold off, bro, because people shouldn't be. This is a free country, man. I can say what the fuck I want, but I've been saying that shit's my point. I've been saying that, bro. He's been dribbling the fucking air like he did last, because he's also part of the problem. So they got to get the shit right together. They got to get. He's got to share the ball to Cat, because Cat's the dominant guy who should also be getting the ball just as much as he's dribbling in the air out that fucking ball. You guys are, but then again, look at the options he's got, right? Okay, so he's got to play with these rookies, McCullough, Tyler. Tyler's out playing his ass. Tyler's out playing is out hustling his ass, making him look bad, using his own game against him. It's a combination of things, bro. But we got to work through these things. We still got. It's still very early. It's like I said, we're still missing 2 guys that played Detroit in the playoffs. Josh Hart was there. Remember, Shaman was there against Detroit when we beat them in Detroit. They weren't there. We didn't get 100% Robinson. And they wanted it more than we did. Cunningham was not having it. That kid has not been having it. The whole series, we've been kicking his ass. They're bigger, stronger, younger. They're like the little brother that came back from the, you know how it is. And they had our number. And that coach has been there longer. Bickerstaff has been there with that team. He knows his squad. He knows his guys. He knows what to do. He knows how to handle the Knicks. This is the first time Brown has gone up against Bickerstaff. What Bickerstaff has been going up against Thibbs. Bickerstaff was better prepared. He had his team better prepared. Much better prepared. Look where they're at right now in the East. And they're number 1 in the East. We're the lower team. They handle their business. They didn't play with their food. We went in there half injured. Okay, so they had a couple of guys missing. So we had a couple of guys missing too. Deuce had a great game, man. Deuce hit 3 fucking threes in a row.
Yeah,
at the end right there. I was watching this. When I wanted to give up the game, Deuce went in there. Blah, 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 blah.
Fourth quarter.
Salami. Con queso frito.
Him and Tyler
Los 3 golpes, boy.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? But, yeah.
Nah, I mean, I'm with you on that. There's a couple of angles on it. I mean, altogether, we've 4 terrible games back-to-back. It's crazy. It's a little unheard of. The Spurs one, all right, you can kind of excuse it. It was maybe like 7. We were up on that game. We slipped, so you can already see it starting from that Spurs game. The Hawks one, you just go down and let them beat you. That was a bad sign. And then not being prepared for the 76ers. You just took an ass whipping to the 76ers that they came out ready to play, spanking us, and then you go down to the Pistons. All these teams, by the way, have had us circled on their calendar. Okay, so not that I'm making an excuse, but San Antonio, since that time Brunson scored 61 on Wemby, we had just beat them in the NBA championship from the Emirates Cup, which you see 2 shots donning the hat. Go ahead and show it off, player. Show it off your championship hat. You know what I'm saying? He got the NBA championship hat. Salute to the guy, NBA Cup champions. Ever since that, a lot of teams, even before that, since last year, the playoff, you had this year, these teams really wanted to play the Knicks. And I think the Knicks kind of got a little bit up on their high horse. They came in scoring. We started off really well at home. You win the NBA Emirates Cup on there. You know, you're the favorites, you know, for the championship. You think you won something with the Emirates Cup, and then the reality showed you that you ain't ready for this team. You can't come half-stepping. Ain't no half-stepping. Anyway, for the vets who know about that, you know what it is. So they came and they just punched us in our face and not being ready. Is there something a little bit deeper here? It might be. If you recall the first couple of shows, I was telling you, I was on fucking Brunson's ass. Not so much on Brunson. I didn't like some of the gameplay. I wasn't too much on Brunson. I'm still not too much on Brunson, but I still got to give him the lumps in a certain sense. I said it's really on Mike Brown to save Brunson from Brunson. It's really up to the coach to emphasize and put effort on what he wants to play. He said if they go away from their core concepts, their core principles, that he's gonna reel in or he's gonna do something. He has not done that. Brunson is a one. He knows how to win, and if it takes him doing whatever he got to do, he's gonna do it. He's not a talking captain. He's gonna. I'm gonna show you my work, and you follow me. He's not one to just call someone out and point them out. So he just knows how to give me the fucking rock and watch me work. He's an old school style that grew up in the 90s era, so he's a 90s era style basketball player. But you can't leave with a 0 on assists. You can't leave with 0 on assists. And I'm just going to say that. And I'm not. It's not that he was playing with rookies, and I'm not excusing only him. Because I know when he does move the rock, if you're not ready to catch it or shoot or be ready, that's one thing. As a point guard, he has to set the offense ready. I'm not going to run from that. Taking the ball up, he shouldn't be bringing the ball up ever. That's just my opinion. Until you get to the half court, run the ball, run the system there. But the fact that OG, you have Mikal Bridges, who are starting off really slow. Cat, who's, I don't know when he's waking up in between the game on there. So as a collective, we played total shit for 5 games. We played total shit for 5 games. We got lucky against the Pelicans on there. But Brunson cannot leave with 0 assists. That's unexcusable from his perspective. You know what I'm saying? From his perspective, you can't leave with that. He has to understand his role, in my opinion. For Brunson, this is just my comment on Brunson. For Brunson, he has to set the table first. And I know you'll read that. He has to set the table first. Mikal Bridges and OG and Cat, you got to get them involved first. You're Mr. Fourth Quarter. You're Captain Clutch. We know you can get yours, but you have to set the table. You have to set the table. That's what this offense was supposed to be. And I really put the blame on these losses on Mike Brown. I think Nostalgic Nick said that Brown is ass. He's a shitty coach. I think he's going in on the chat. He has to be able. He can't be as my brother says, showing all teeth all the time. Like you got to be able to ruffle some feathers with your players and sit them down or whatever. I've seen him sit down Cat for a while. Cat I think only got 22 minutes last night. I think he needs to be doing the same thing for the captain and getting the other team involved. It was crazy to see none of them into it. And if you got to sit the starting 5 because there's no effort for the starting 5 and you got to put rookies in it to send the message, even if it's for 2 or 3 minutes or something, and call a timeout or go through your timeouts or something, the Mike Brown has to do that. So for me, it's a combination of Brown and Brunson. If Brunson had 4, 3 assists, something like that, I'd say something. But you can see it right off the game. He had when he has teams like this that he wants to go against, the Cade Cunninghams, it's a matchup thing. It's a, you know what I'm saying, it's a cockfight. Pause. You know what I'm saying, like the Roosters. Well, I don't even know what to say at that time. But just he sees up for this game and he's ready to go right off the rip. Josh Hart has missed, absolutely. Would that make a difference? Yes, but that shouldn't make a difference for effort playing on the game. 2 shots. Your thoughts on defending Brunson that you're saying? I didn't say pound the ball, but I don't see him with that. A goose egg for assists. Also turnovers. That shows either lack of focus. We had 16, 17 turnovers, and we had only 15 assists. Crazy all the way around. Shitty game from everybody. Go ahead, 2 shots. Defend your dog.
So the first thing I'm gonna defend or push back on is David Smith. He's out here saying, "Oh, blaming Cat alone is weak or whatever." Yet every single comment that he's been posting is attacking Jalen Brunson only. Make that make sense. So I can't attack Cat, but you can attack Jalen Brunson only. First off. Second of all, let me give you my little missile so that we could shut all this shit down about Brunson being a ball hog and pounding the air out of the ball. First off, he's a point guard. What the fuck is a point guard supposed to do? Bring up the ball. That's his job description.
No, control.
You don't want him to do his job?
Control.
Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. I'll let everybody finish.
You're right.
Let me finish.
You're right. Do your thing.
Second of all, you want to talk about actual documented stats? The Pistons game, Brunson has 61 total touches, meaning he touched the ball 61 times to catch 27 times. Oh, you're gonna say, oh, that's he tripling, he's a ball hog. In the front court, Brunson had 21 touches, and Cat had 21 touches. So you're telling me that he's being a ball hog when they're both literally having the same amount of touches in the front court? Not only that, let me finish it off by saying this. I've said it before, I'll say it again. If I hand you the rock and you hand it back, I'm going to do something with it because you clearly don't. And here's my last point. The first 6 or 7 minutes, nobody made a shot. Not a single person except Brunson. And y'all keep talking about don't get everybody rolling, get everybody rolling. What do you think he was trying to do? Except when we go down by fucking 15, 5 minutes into a game, what do you expect him to do? Just keep passing the rock again? You don't think his competitive nature is going to take over? What are we doing, bro?
That's
Why are we attacking the only person that has brought us here? He is the sole reason we are contenders. He's the sole reason people want to play here. Like, what are we doing?
Bro, my nigga, all right, if you had us all in suspense for that shitty ass
21 touches to 21 touches. Where is the ball hog? Where's the ball
that was
hog?
the
You think
shittiest
Cat's ball
defense
hogging
I've
too?
heard.
Just go, just go.
I don't get it. This nigga is the only reason we relevant. Like, holy fuck.
But bro, you
And then it's everybody, bro. It's not just here, it's everybody with the same stupid rhetoric.
First of all, that Jalen Brunson single-handedly is the reason why niggas want to come to New York is fucking bullshit. The fucking reason why
Prove it to me.
everybody wants to come to New York. No,
Prove
you
it.
stay hush. You stay hush.
Go ahead, prove it.
The nigga that set the motherfucking culture and built this shit was Tom motherfucking Thibodeau, nigga, the real head of the snake. That's why everybody started coming because they saw what he was doing. You feel what I'm saying? He reversed everything. And Jalen Brunson, bro, you got him on a fucking pedestal like he can't get bunked on, my
He
nigga.
can't get bumped. He can't get
Hey,
bumped.
my
Two
nigga, if you're
consecutive Easter Conference Finals.
my nigga, you spoke. Now, if you bring fucking cat with if you bring cat as the fucking best shooting big man, why aren't you setting him up? Why does he have 4 touches? Why? Like, I could understand sometimes Cat's frustration because my nigga, he a point guard job is to bring the ball up the fucking court when you got a fucking rookie in Kolick that's doing a fucking way better job than you, motherfucker. And number 2, you suck at bringing the ball up. You suck at bringing the
Now
ball
he
up.
sucks. Now he sucks.
Listen, we've been saying the same shit. Ross saying the same shit. Everybody saying we've been saying it since last year, my nigga.
Yeah. Just because somebody says it, don't make it true or make it right.
I should be bringing the rack up. Is Jalen Brunson. You don't see Curry always bringing the fucking ball up, and he's the best shooter in the goddamn fucking world. He fucking goes to his calf court. He's running around without the fucking ball, my nigga, and he's a point guard too. So all this fucking like your defense was real shitty, bro. Like I only got a little
21 to 21 is shitty.
listen,
21 to 21 is shitty.
Listen,
The
regardless,
same fucking touches between the two is shitty.
regardless of,
But Cat manages to shoot 4 times.
listen, the number of touches. Let's say you're right. Let's say you're right on the 21 touches. It's when he gets the touches.
Hey, hold on.
When he gets the
Fine,
touches.
I only got a limited amount of fucking time. You be quiet too. My nigga, if the games that fucking that Jalen Brunson was fucking out, Kolick is fucking producing more numbers. Deuce is producing more numbers. Like, come on, my guy. You got these younger guys
Now we're
fucking
getting super disrespectful
playing
to the
way
Eastern
better than the
Conference Player
starters.
of the Month.
The what?
That's what
That's
we doing. That's what we doing.
Bro, that's fine. He can have those accolades, bro. All those shit is gonna mean shit if we don't have a chip at the end of the fucking year, my nigga.
Hey, bro.
All of that bullshit means shit if we don't got a
Yo,
chip.
I completely understand why superstars refuse to play in New York because New York fans are just fucking insane, dude. There
No,
is
we're
no
really
reason with you niggas.
we're my nigga. What was I mean? You want to fluff his asshole? You want to glaze
Yeah,
him?
I'm a
That
fluff his
that's
asshole, yup.
Thumbs
I
up.
Call me
mean,
the
bro.
fluffer.
I,
I'm fluffing.
I
He's
mean,
thumbs up.
it. I mean, I might as well see Brunson on your nose. Let's get it tatted.
Yeah, right there.
Because
Right
my nigga,
there.
you're brown
All up in
nosing the
there.
shit. Like my nigga, Jalen Brunson's my favorite point guard ever of the Knicks. He's my
And you
favorite
sitting
player.
here trashing
My
him. Like,
nigga,
how does that
he's
work?
my favorite. He's my favorite player.
You
But if
just
you're
said
my nigga,
a second year guard is playing better than your favorite player. How is that? How
isn't
does
that
that compute
embarrassing?
in your mind?
Hey, isn't that in fucking embarrassing? Isn't that embarrassing?
For
Isn't that
you, for you,
embarrassing?
for you, because you're clearly showing your colors, bro. Brunson is not your favorite player. You just saying that.
My
Machete?
nigga, listen. I'm just telling you, when you got younger guys playing your same kind of style, and guys are getting their number. Cat is getting looks. I see all these niggas playing. I see dudes giving alley oops to this nigga. I see Coley giving alley oops to this nigga. And like all the younger players, my nigga, all of the starters are playing like shit. It's not only Brunson. It's OG. It's Bridges. I said the whole but at the end of the day, if you're not getting those guys going, that takes them a while to go. Why are my nigga? I don't care, bro. Like, come on, you should like I said, we were doing a lot better with fucking with Randall on the fucking squad, my nigga. Like we were reaching fucking
Lord,
20, 30
what
points.
we
And,
doing
like,
here?
come on, bro. Like, bro, it be ridiculous.
Machete?
I'm done.
Machete.
If in the front court touches, if in the front court touches, you have two of your key players getting 21 touches each. I'm not talking about, oh, he's pounding the air out. He blah, 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 blah.
That's
21 touches,
insane.
21 offensive touches to 21
But
offensive
are
touches.
those 21 touches
Right,
shots? Are they shots? Good.
right. Hey,
Good.
let me see. Let me say
He
that.
had
Hey,
four
since
shots,
you
but he
like
had
touching,
21
hey, my
opportunities.
guy,
To
my guy,
Brunson's 21 opportunities.
my
How
my
are you
guy.
calling him a ball hog when they have the same amount of touches?
All right. Are those all 5 games? Are those all the
This
last
is
5 fucking
solely the
games?
Pistons game. We're
Eh,
solely talking about the Pistons game.
No. All right. Since you like talking about, I mean, the defense that I thought you were gonna bring out, you were gonna bring all the fucking games that we lost
I
and
would,
pull
I
out.
would, I would,
No,
I
no,
would,
cool.
I would,
Um,
I would rewatch all the games, but I didn't have
so,
time. I didn't have
okay.
time.
All right. Well, look, you can stop talking right now and find out. Since you like touch those fucking keyboards and find out how many touches Jalen Brunson had every fucking game, and find out how many touches Cat had every fucking
I
game
just
for
told
all
you. I
those
just
fucking
told you.
losses.
Brunson last game has 61
You're
total
trying to
touches
you're
because
trying to
as a point guard, he's supposed to bring up the ball.
you're
I
trying
mean,
to
I
take
don't know.
something.
I might be wrong.
You're
And then
taking
Cat
a
had
You guys
minor.
27
can't talk
because he's
over
a
each other.
center.
You can't talk. People can't hear you. People can't hear you if you talk over each other.
I'm just saying, he's taking one fucking game and fluffing and putting a spotlight on 21 and 21 touches. If you check the rest of the games, I'm pretty sure Jalen Brunson had 100 touches. Cat had probably 16. Bridges probably had 8. Fucking OG probably had 6. Like, come on, let's look at all the fucking
All right,
numbers
bro. All
all
right,
across the
bro. Go
fucking
ahead.
board.
Keep shitting
Don't
on
give me
Brunson. Go ahead. Keep shitting
no,
on
no, no,
Brunson.
no, no.
He's the
I just
worst
want
point
you to,
guard. We could do better.
my nigga,
Actually, you know
you
what?
taking, you
I'm
One.
hearing
taking one
Trey Young
game.
is in the trade block, so why not go for him?
All right, you taking one fucking game. Bring me all the games and bring out all those
Yeah, no,
touching
no.
numbers. That's
Let's
all I
do the
want to
trade
see.
talk.
By the end of the pod. By the end of the pod, you got plenty of time.
Let's do the trade talk. I mean, fuck Brunson, right? He's a ball hog. Let's bring in Trey.
All right, Bichetti, you got any thoughts on what they were saying?
Nobody said nothing about trading the boys.
Just
That's your
Oh,
feelings.
Brunson's Alice, though, right?
one at
All
a
right,
time,
you guys
guys.
got it out your system.
Oh, Kolik is the rookie point guard playing better, right?
This is what happens. All right, can I talk?
Go for it.
This is
The
what
floor is
happens when
yours.
we lose four in a row and everybody starts turning on each other like it's fucking Planet of the Apes. All right, everybody calm the fuck down, bro. It's like I said, dude. We're missing people. It's that time of season. It's the beginning of the year. The weather's changing. It's cold. It's warm. You know, we're up. We're down. Come on, man. Football season. The motherfucking Giants beat the motherfucking fucking Cowboys. All kind of shit. It's the beginning of the
Man,
year.
shut
Everybody
that
calm the fuck
shit
down.
up, boy.
Everybody
We
just calm
talking
the fuck
about the
down, bro.
Knicks. The Knicks
We
suck
got
right now.
One.
this game is like look, okay, look, these were teams look, San Antonio, the Detroits, the San Antonios. These are teams, like I said, yo, we beat them. We're competing to be number one and number two with in the league in our division against Detroit in the league against San Antonio. Who knows what it's going to look like in the end? These are games like the Philly games, the trap games. These are playoff games. This is what's going to happen. Everybody's excited. It's not even the motherfucking All-Stars yet. Everybody calm the fuck down, bro.
Listen.
Everybody calm the fuck down. We still got to make adjustments. These coaches that we playing against that we lost, that we beat them the first time around. Could have been just adrenaline. First time, yo, but now we started settling in.
I'm gonna give some rebuttal on that, man. Here's the main shit that I've been talking about. You guys know it wasn't so much about Brunson. Yes, Brunson has been pounding the air of the ball to a certain extent. Yes, he didn't get 6 assists last night. Yes, Cat didn't shoot enough. He needs to be more aggressive and take more shots. Yes, Mikal Bridges was playing soft, and him and OG weren't cutting. Yes to all of these, and this is all often. But it comes down to the person you brought in to make this team the best that they can be, because you got rid of someone else who had these 5 players the best play, the starting 5 of the NBA last year. And I'm not comparing coaches to that extent, but you had one that had all 5 of these players prime. And yes, Josh Hart is a certain instrumental piece in getting this offense flowing, but that doesn't replace effort. What you saw last night was 0 effort on the floor across the board. Across the board. You can't just blame it on Brunson because Cat didn't want to take enough shots. You can't blame it from OG missing free throw shots, his shots looking short. It was a shitty offense all the way across, but the consistency of being inconsistent is the problem, if that sounds anything crazy. It's been
How is that? Can I just say, how is that inconsistent when it's just 4 games out of 36?
In the 36 games that we've watched.
Because it's 4 in a row.
The whole problem that we've been seeing right now is that we are confident on our abilities and not the system. Mike Brown was here to implement a system that everybody's gonna get the ball. When we've dominated teams, we've averaged over 27 assists per game. We have 15 yesterday. Anytime we win, it's got to be north of 25 assists. If you're not even close to 20 or 25, there's something wrong. The offense is not going. It's up to the coach to remove Brunson from touching the rock. He should not. If he sees Brunson the first, and it's not Brunson, he has to say Brunson for Brunson. The ball, it takes too long to cross. Then you have less time to create a shot. It's not it's not for the team to operate. The team does not operate well with that. The ball has to move. The players need movements. Everybody can't just stand. We don't have a bunch of catch and shoot players like a Cleveland team or something like that. We need to move the ball. It's Mike Brown's fault for not getting it out of Brunson's hand. Brunson, when we come in, I don't even want you at the half court. Go to the fucking 3-point line and come off a screen automatically. Don't even touch the ball. Mikal Bridges should bring it up every fucking time.
Yo, do you guys remember when Josh and Jalen Brunson? Mike, I only got a few seconds, my nigga. Do you guys remember when Jalen Brunson and Hart played in the All-Star team with Coach Kerr? and they were on that theory, the 3 second theory. The ball has to get across that line in 3 seconds. You got to play hot potato, pass it, like that. I mean, my nigga, that's if you're learning
Yeah,
that in the
but what?
All-Star game, why is it not transferring? It's already been 2 years since then.
Can I say? Can I?
Go ahead.
Can I answer your
Salute to the
question
chat,
real
by the way.
quick?
I'm trying
Ask
to
me a
read the
question.
chat, but these guys are letting me read what you guys say because we got a lot of comments. Salute to you guys. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
shout
No,
out to the
good.
chat.
After you go, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
Go
read.
ahead,
David
Ruel.
Smith is trying to
Just,
rage bait me real
just go.
bad.
After you. I'm gonna
Nah,
go
nah,
to the chat.
go ahead, read the chat,
Go,
read
go
the
ahead,
chat,
Machete.
read the chat, read the
Machete,
chat,
finish your thought, and
Read
then
the
I'm gonna
chat. Read the chat.
read your thought because there's a lot. So
read
just
the
read
chat.
your shit because I'm gonna go through a few of them.
No.
Just say your final point right there.
Part of it is part of it is, and is that we're missing players. Brunson's not used to trusting the guys on the court.
He's what?
What else is he gonna do? It's in his DNA to take over and try to win games because he's playoff Brunson. He's Captain Caveman. It's in his DNA to do that. And when he sees that what the options are, he doesn't really trust the options. He's got to learn to trust the players. But I've seen it too many times where he'll just look at guys, look them right off, and it's aggravating. He'll look OG off. He'll look a guy right in the face. If other than Deuce, but when they do play together, it's really good. But it's enough that he has to try to save. He's putting the burden on himself too many times. He has to learn to trust the guys on the court. They were really good. They could do it before at passing the ball and finding one another, like you said in that 1 point second offense where you pass the ball as soon as you get it, like if it was a grenade. They've done that before. They can do it. I think that you still got to wait with the guys who are better shooters. You're missing Josh Hart was hitting the 3 point pretty good. I was concerned about his ankle, but he's getting better, and we're going to be getting him back soon, along with Shamit, who's a very good sharpshooter. And hopefully we'll be able to have that chemistry back in the team, where we'll be able to pass the ball better and make our shots. But we got to get there right now. I just think that we've had a rough these beginning of the year, rough road games against teams that are one we beat in the Emirates Cup, and another one that we beat in the playoff. So that's half our losses right there. And then the other ones were against coaches also who were we hadn't played the Philly yet, and they have a good squad in Maxi and VJ. And another coach who also knows his team, like the coach in Detroit, and knows how to handle the Knicks because he's handled the tough Thibbs team last year. And here comes Coach Mike Brown with a team okay with his team, but still a new system and a couple of new guys who also we were short with. And you're going up against a coaches and a squad that they know how to handle these Knicks, the Carlisles, the Nick Nurses. We got to be careful with these teams and these coaches. I keep telling you that. And also we weren't healthy, so I think everybody just getting nervous for nothing, man. Everything will get better in a few fucking weeks. We'll readjust again.
All right. So for the chat, old man Knicks fan, aka Keith says Cat has to step up and play stronger, but Jalen Brunson needs to get him the ball more involved, and share the ball more. That's one comment he says. He also says the offense is looking a lot like last year's, lots of hero ball and no movement. Where'd all the backdoor cuts go? Not enough pick and roll with Cat and Jalen Brunson. So that's one comment from me. So I like that. And then Buzzer Beater says, I'm not hearing anything about defense. Factual. Because
OG, where you at?
OG's averaging 2 steals a game, 1.8 actually to be exact.
Oh yeah, steals, yeah. What's his plus minus, bro?
Yeah,
Last game alone, he was minus 31. Come on,
that
man.
was last game. But okay, I'm just saying what we talking about here. So he's saying defense. Well, I agree with you. We said in the last pod or the pod before that I told you that I'm great. I'm glad that we're scoring 135. But if we're letting the other team score 125 and 128, that's pointless. He also says every game against Philly, we're second game back to backs this season. The schedule will be against us all time. The Dominican community should be protecting Cat more. Nostalgia. That's from Nostalgic.
Hey man, we here, brother. We here.
Listen, hey, if
Today's the only day I'm attacking him because I mean Jalen Brunson is just getting stupid hate for no reason.
you can't say it's for no reason. Like, we got to be realistic. You can't say it's for no reason altogether. Everybody played terrible, but Cat needs to play more aggressive. But we need movement
Hey,
altogether.
hey, let me ask you a question. What is the difference between 21 and 21?
Let me finish reading the chat, my guy. Let me read it. I'm gonna go through all theirs and then go through that. LBNYC City 89. You've been trying to move the ball around, but everybody just standing around like stop signs. And then they move once they realize he's looking for them. So he's standing up for Jalen Brunson, saying that he's trying to move the ball, but they're just standing there. Nobody's cutting, nobody's moving. So he's agreeing with you that Brunson can't pass the ball or get assists or get people involved if they're just standing there and not moving without the ball. So that's a good point. The slashing and cutting, I think we were talking about that. OG and Bridges weren't slashing. HRM the Great says JB at fault too. He can go anywhere on the court, but nobody knows where he actually going with all the movement. The problem is the lack of system by Nostalgic. That's what we're talking. Main thing I said. I think that's the biggest problem overall, that they're not using the system. Because Jalen Brunson said today in the post conference that they know the system, but they're not using it. So salute to Nostalgic saying that there. Hold on real quick. Let me get through these chats here. LB City says Cats defense are just as bad, or if not worse, than Julius defenders right now. Cats, I think, been playing better. Cat, I think, has been playing better this year. Not great. I'm not saying he turned into a defensive monster, but definitely better than he was last year, because he was averaging 4 or 5 fouls per game. This year, he's only fouled out of 1 game, I think. It's a little bit better, not crazy.
He still sucks though.
Key says, in my opinion, the offense looks completely different from the beginning of the season. No matter what the stats say, we are not running the same style offense anymore from the beginning of this year. Okay,
that's facts.
Let me see here. Hold on. I'm getting there. And then LB City didn't like my brother saying he's defending Tom Thibodeau. If he was still our coach, Tyler Kolek wouldn't even be getting playing time. What's he been doing for the last few weeks wouldn't even exist right now. Okay, so that's it. That's him defending.
You've been traded already.
You guys probably ain't wrong. You guys are probably not wrong on there. Hold on.
Probably not wrong. Nigga, you know we right. Come on.
I'm just...
They would have been playing 40+ minutes.
Only Jalen Brunson and a few other players. This is LB NY City. So Jalen Brunson and only a few other players been playing like they really want the chip. The other 80% of the team feel like they don't want it. Oh, that's a big shot. But
absolutely. Okay. Look at the body language. I agree 1,000%.
Keith Watkins also says neither Thibbs nor Brown so far have been able to design a good defense with both Cat and JB. Yo,
agreed. 1,000%. Agreed.
Facts.
And for some reason, I don't know why, we cannot stop the point of attack. I mean, I get it. We have an undersized guard and Cade is 6'8" or whatever, but we got to do better.
Keith Watkins also says it's the defense more than anything offensively. I can agree. We had a bad night yesterday, and I think yesterday was more emotional because supposedly yesterday they had a team meeting, just a players only meeting, and they had to air it out. And if you look at the post conference, go look at the post conference that is just Jalen Brunson and Cat. You hear Jalen Brunson looks a little bit diplomatic. Yes, we do this. And he was saying, we know the offense, because one of the reporters asked him, do you think it's the offense, the new offense? You guys haven't got a click. He said, we know the offense. It's us putting in the effort and doing it. And then they asked Kat, they were like, oh, being that you have had to take the most responsibility and make the most adjustments, and you can see his face like because he's had to make the most, which we talked about again last podcast. He's had to make the most adjustments, playing power forward, center, for the corner, top of the key.
I can't take that. It's been half a season already. It was almost half a season, bro. Get your shit together.
So then you could say the same thing for Brunson not passing the rock. Wouldn't you say get your? That's a little hypocritical.
21 to 21.
That's not shots.
Tell me
Those
the
are not
difference.
shots. They're
Tell
not
me the
shots.
difference.
They're not shots.
Tell me the
Oh, the
difference.
different here.
Tell me the difference.
I'll break it down for you because you've been using that the whole show. What touches me is like he passed me the ball, I touched the ball, I moved to the bridges.
No.
That's what touches are.
No.
Those are not shot attempts.
This is an offensive possession where you have the rock and you decide what to do with the rock.
Yes.
Minimum 3 seconds.
He's trusting he's passing the ball. He's getting others involved. He's moving the ball. That's how he has 6 turnovers, just like Brunson has 6 turnovers.
To me, if you ask me, he looks disinterested because he drove to the basket about 6 times, flopped about 17 times, didn't get his way, and then all of a sudden he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna fall back and let y'all do what y'all do.
Because he's not getting involved.
Put the rock and pass it to somebody else.
He's not getting involved.
I'm not gonna shoot. Even though he had plenty of touches on the top of the key, I'm not gonna take it. I'm not gonna back or play back to the basket. No, I'm gonna decide to drive to the basket countless times without success. Get knocked around, get pushed to the ground, and then it's a 4-on-5. What happened to his mid-range game? What happened to the threes he was taking? No, but now you want to be quiet and now you don't want to say nothing?
I'm letting you talk. I'm reading the chat. I'm trying to get the next comments.
Come on, man.
Listen,
let's stop. We need to stop blaming Brunson. Because Brunson does what he has to do.
So explain to me the 0 assists. Explain to me the 0 assists and 6 turnovers. Explain to me that.
I already told you, my friend. I pass you the rock and you do something else with it. You shoot it, miss. You pass it to the next person. That's not on me. If you don't want to cut, if you don't want to be us, if you're quote unquote the best center, and you don't want to play like a center. You'd rather be a fucking guard at the 3-point line all the fucking time. How is that on me?
He's a stretch big. You got him to stretch the floor. And when he's letting the rock go, it's after he played. He dribbled the ball up for 8 seconds. He danced around for another 6. And then there's 6 seconds or 5 seconds left in the game. And he throws it to you with 2 men on you. That he did it at Bridges. He did it at Cat sometimes. So they're trying to find the best shot.
All right, bro. Brent, you got it. I'm done.
It is what it is at that point. It's just either way. What we're seeing now, it's like where we're at right now in the season is like where we were at last year, where we couldn't beat any of the best teams. All the best teams were beating us, and we showed up towards the end of the year. So, Machete's point, I agree that it's so early that we'll fight back and get it. But I think the players definitely needed that meeting between themselves. Because there's some kind of disconnect. If there's a problem, that somebody's got to talk about it. They got to say something. Whether they're not getting the touches, for me, it's the offense that they're running. As far as us, our issue with offense is Brown not letting Brunson bring up the ball. If he gets that, masters it out where we're moving the rock and we're not averaging at minimum 23 assists, it's an automatic loss. That's the number one problem with the offense. And for them to get happy with each other, he has to adjust. He's our best player. 2 shots, I agree with you. He's our best player. He's the best person on the court. If you're that dope, you have to get others involved. Even Michael Jordan, when he did, Michael Jordan could give you 60, 70 points. He had it. Kerr became Kerr because he was dependent on to hit the shot. Cartwright was able to hit the shot. Patrick Ewing was there, but guess what? Starks had to hit a shot. Patrick Ewing had to rely on fucking Charles Oakley for Mason and Oakley to rebound and do what they gotta do. We can remember each person for what they did because they had a role to a certain extent. Brunson has to do that. He's the best player we have. I agree with you. The best shooter. He has to be the shit that you save at the end. He has to understand that they have the defense completely geared around him and that they're hoping nobody else can play. So he has to make the other players better so he can do what he does. He can't do what he does early. Everybody else is frozen. He can be on a heater as fast as he wants. He is a microwave. Everybody else is a slow crock pot for them to get cooking. It takes time. It's on slow and simmer. It's going to take them a while to get warm. That's for the whole reason why the ball needs to move. That's on that. Other than that, Brendan O'Connor, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. I don't know what defensive book he's studying. I don't know what it is, but the fact that we're getting destroyed and scoring over 120 points per game every game this year from every team is insane. The fact that we have zero defense, and whether it's Cat dropping back and Cat's playing a little bit better, he's playing a little bit better this year, and we're still getting destroyed. And we got Deuce, Mitchell Robinson's healthy, OG Anunoby, Bridges, and we're letting teams score 120 points. Is crazy to me. That is crazy to me. That by far all year has been simmering. I said I was going to give him the 10 games after we gave him the B in scoring, and my brother gave him Bizzle back, which I think he renounced it. He got his refund back from Amazon, and he's back to Gooch. Crazy on there. What do you think is a key factor? Two shots besides offense, defense. What do you think is the ideal for you to beat these teams and for us to get out of this spell? Do you think it's just a winning a game, winning cures everything, or do you think there's something bigger that we need to address to win and move forward?
No, man. I think Dolan said it best. He feels like we have the championship pieces here to win. I wholeheartedly agree. He said it in the pod that they're not gonna make any big moves. Ultimately, Leon Rose has the final say so, but he said that they don't want to make any big moves because he likes the chemistry, he likes the players, they all love each other, and he feels that we could win the chip with the squad. I 1000% agree. And the only drawback, the only person that can stop this championship train is Karl Anthony Towns. Simple as that. When he wants to be bitch ass kitty cat and flop and complain and bitch and not shoot and be passive, we suck. When he's not interested on defense or offense, we're even worse. The only person that I'm seeing that has a competitive edge, that does not want to lose, that wants to do everything under his power to win, is Brunson and Deuce McBride. Those are the only two players that I'm seeing that actually show some kind of fire and desire, as Clyde would say. Other than that, OG looks disinterested. Mikhail looks disinterested. Cat looks disinterested. When we have our two best defenders and our second offensive threat there, but not really there, we have a problem, which is my understanding as to why you have a players only meeting. Because there's a bad apple in the group, as New Nick said, there's a bad apple in the group, and it's gonna rot the entire fucking pack. Who that rotten apple is, I can't say it. I'm not a fly in that wall. But I can guess, and I can pinpoint who looks disinterested. Mitch and Cat mainly. Lately, OG looks like a ghost of himself. I don't know what's wrong with him. Minus 31 on this one, minus 27 on the previous. I don't know what the minus was before that. He looks like a shell of himself. No corner threes. I don't know where that disappeared to. All of a sudden, our offensive philosophy is gone. Nobody wants to drive into the paint, and when they do, the only person that does is really Mikhail and Brunson with their mid-range and floaties and stuff. That's it. I genuinely don't think that we need any major moves. Maybe a small move here and there. You want to get rid of Yabu? Fine. Bring somebody in. Cool. But we had the championship pieces. You just have to fucking play. Play like this means something. Play like you want to win. Don't just fucking stand in a corner. Don't just fucking sulk. Don't cry when you don't get your fouls called on you.
Yeah,
Be
a
a
lot of
fucking big
that.
man. Act like fucking Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah.
Run through the fucking contact, and if they call a foul, then you get rewarded. But don't be a fucking pussy, because that's what he is, a pussy. big fat pussy. Because this nigga is not playing like a center. Big man, don't call him a big man. And listen, I said that
Douche, this could be
because y'all
you.
like to say this is constructive criticism. He can do better. This is constructive criticism. He can do better. So do better.
Okay. New Knicks or Machete? I think you were gonna say
Well, I
something.
mean,
Either one of y'all.
I think the fall. I think everything falls on Mike Brown at the end of the day. Because if you got OG and Bridges not cutting and slashing, that's all in the plays that Mike Brown is bringing to the table,
I'm sorry.
and
Can
a
I?
lot and a
I'm
lot
sorry.
of the
Before you continue, let me just address a comment that David Smith said.
Bro, you keep, you know he's gonna,
This man said he's trying to rage bait me, and he's winning. He's winning. He said that nobody wants to play with Brunson. In what fucking world does nobody want to play with
why
Brunson?
you fall for it?
You have Josh Hart. You have Mikal Bridges. You have his Villanova boys dying to play with him. Being here, you have DiVincenzo talking about he wish he never left. In what fucking world do you live, my guy?
You let him get you, bro. You let him get you. New Knicks,
He got me on that one. He got me
relax,
on that one. That
relax,
nobody wants to play with Brunson, bro.
relax.
Now
hey,
you're
can I
just rage baiting me,
Just
and you're
if
winning. You're winning.
if you're not getting your guys going right how you supposed to, why would they put in extra effort in cutting and slashing if they're not even getting looked at the first 3 quarters of the fucking game, and then in the fourth you still take the ball yourself? You know what I mean? Some of these players are gonna feel fucking defeated. So I agree with what homie said in the chat. It's not that they don't want to play with him, but they're like, God damn, are you gonna look for me so I can score 6, 8 first fucking quarter or something? Like my guys, you guys don't think that OG, Bridges, or wait, what? Uh, or none of these guys are capable of scoring 6 to 8 points in the first quarter? If you really look for them, these guys aren't capable of that. Nice. I'm just saying. You don't think so?
Yo, you got a the Cinepril or something? I need something for my blood pressure.
hey, hey, hey,
Can you put some ambulances in the chat for us for 2
hey,
shots?
salute to
Throw some
size,
ambulances
salute to
out there.
size 9 in the building. Size 9 says it's rather interesting. We have the same exact record right now as last year under Tibbs. That's salute to you for bringing that up. I mean, with the losses, we got it.
Oh, oh,
We got it. I don't know what that really means, but I mean, does it mean? It,
okay. So that means we're on pace to win 50 something games.
yeah,
Awesome.
I
I'm
got
good
50.
with that.
We'll see. Old man Knicks, Keith Watkins says JB is the worst rated player on defense in the entire league. He has to do better. That is unacceptable for any great player. Cat has to be better IQ wise, dumb fouls, lackadaisical defense. I can agree there. Mike Brown teams, size 9 says Mike Brown teams typically give up after the first year. What's new here? Old man Knicks, Keith Watkins says that OG looks injured. That's definitely possible.
Mm.
If
Okay.
he's being that negative, which is unheard of, he's the most north of positive minus than anybody. He looks like he's probably just playing through. I think last time he had like a little calf or something. So yeah, that could be a good possibility that he's out there.
Or maybe he should sit his ass down because he's hurting more than helping
But
at this point.
I mean that could be true. But with this lineup that we had against these teams, these are top winning teams that we've been playing. He was like, I gotta try to play against these teams, and also for him,
But
if
you're not helping. You're hurting, bro.
I mean, he probably thought he was gonna do good, and you just end up having a bad game. He is guarding a lot of tough challenges, but it just hasn't worked out.
Listen, I've never criticized OG in the whole 2 years he's been here.
You're right.
I mean, you could call me an OG stan or whatever, but he's been one of the most consistent players ever in a Knicks uniform. And for me to call him out these past 2 games, it says a lot because you could go back, check the tapes. I only got on Mikal Bridges. I called him 5 picks. I called him and I said, he could have had his name, but I never once mentioned OG.
Hey, salute to Johnny Harris in the chat, my brother. Appreciate you, my guy. Was good. Size 9. David Smith says Mike Brown looks injured, brain injury. Savage. That's savage.
That
Wow.
nigga got brain damage.
Uh,
Boy, get the fuck out.
Hey, listen. Hey, Keith Watkins, listen. He said that Dave got you. He's like, got him. David
He got
Smith.
me. He got me, bro. He got me. Like, and then he has the nerve to say only Villanova boys. Like the homie from New Orleans don't want to play here. The Trey or whatever his name is. Like, come on, bro. Like, you just making up narratives now.
Yeah, he's fucking with you, bro. I mean, you falling for it. He is the cat.
Right?
He's the cat president and CEO, the bus driver. He's the fan organizer. He's the one at the signing events for Cat. You gotta understand the stance. You gotta understand the stance. And
Look,
listen,
look, you remember the Roadrunner when he runs out of land and he's just still running in the air?
yeah, Michelle,
That's me. I'm realizing that there's no ground. So, I'm going down.
Machete, you want to put your comment you read because you're on the show. You know you can just take. He's putting stats and comments on the chat. You want to just talk about it, Machete? Maybe he's at work and he can't talk. That was weird.
I'm just listening to you guys. Go ahead.
Like, well, Machete, who's here, who doesn't want to get on the mic or his camera, on the chat said we on pace for 59 games. So thank you, Machete, for the comment on there.
Oh, that's almost. I want the 60 piece. So we're almost there.
Nah, man, we definitely not getting that. Look, as a championship team, this is the make or break. Go ahead, Machete.
I mean,
Go ahead, Machete. Let Machete go. He's been waiting patiently.
Why wouldn't you get that?
Go ahead, Machete.
well, I'm saying if we on pace to be at the same fucking wins as last year, that's called stagnation. That means we haven't elevated. That means the same team has been together for 2 years and can't fucking progress. Yeah, that's not the Knicks I'm looking for.
Hey,
We were
Hey,
2 games away from the finals, bro. There's not much progression you can do after that.
can we talk about the games coming up?
not yet. Hold on. We got to let it out. We're almost done. We're about to do it right now. Hold on. Let me read this last final chat. Keith Watkins says, someone get 2 shots a glass of ice water, please.
Please, please. I need it, brother. I
Bro,
need it.
put your camera off and go get yourself some water in the meantime. Dale. Put the
Oh, no, well, I got my jug right here, man.
Listen, he's hot from David Smith, boy. David Smith got that boy boiling. He's working out anyway. He's burning calories right now as we speak.
Yeah, you know what it is. I didn't go to the gym, so I didn't sweat it out. You know, I
Hey,
was trying to prepare for you guys to rewatch the last game, but I didn't have enough time. And stupid Peacock has the commercials, so I had to try to like rush through. I'm
he
not 100% on the full touches and all of that because again, I had to skip and all of that in the commercials. So I might be off 1 or 2, but you get the gist.
listen,
21, 22, 23, whatever. They're right there.
we caught up to the chats. I'm gonna read these final 2, and then Machete, we can start talking about the next game on there. So 2 shots, open a window, bro. You let David get under your temperature, get your temperature up. That's from Keith. So we got that up here. One
That boy,
second.
that boy is living rent free right here soon, bro.
By the way, David Smith says Thibbs is greater than Mike Brown. Last comment from him.
Just you see, he trying hard, bro.
All right, Machete, next game. So, Machete, to you, while we go to that next game and we're talking about it, we got tomorrow's game. We got the Clippers. Clippers been on a heater. Clippers been on a roll. They started off super slow. They put that WD-40 on their knees. You got James Harden, Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard is averaging close to like 33 points per game, 32 points per game. He is balling. I think he dropped 45 the other day, so he is definitely playing. That game, if we came shitting on Detroit Pistons, listen, Clippers is not going to take it easy. They see we've been on a loss, and they definitely going to try to put a pounding on us. Pause. Machete, your thoughts on tomorrow's game against the Clippers, who's been tearing it up in the West Coast. We're coming off our slump. How does that outlook look to you as a win, or what do the Knicks have to do to get on a winning track and also to beat the Clippers? Machetazo.
Dun, 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 dun,
Okay,
dun, dun.
2 shots while we get Machete back from his snack break. So, what do you think? So you defend the Brunson. You've seen how the players are doing. What does win?
I'm always gonna
I
defend
got you.
him.
I got you. I'm not. We're not gonna go down the Brunson hole again. Pause. No thumbs up, Kate. No thumbs up, Kate. We're not doing any of that. Okay. We're not. We're not giving him a thumbs up for the game. All right. What does the team have to do? What would be a perfect game, or how do we get back into rhythm from the winning that you saw early in this year to what the slide we've been going through? What has to happen for us to get to that championship as basketball we started playing? What does Mike Brown have to do? How does that look like to you to win against not only the Clippers, but to get back to what we've been watching at least the first half of the season, undefeated at home?
Yeah, man, a lot of the same that we did the first 30 something games. Ball movement, player movement, screens, off ball screens. Um, I need OG to figure out what the fuck is going on with OG and get back to being OG. I love OG, but 3 shots, 4 shots, it's not gonna cut it. Um, Need him to get back to playing defense like he can and does. I'm not sure what's going on with OG. Y'all said injury possibly. I could see that. I could see him trying to tough it out. You know, he has that uh, injury prone label, I guess, if you want to say. So maybe he wants to show that he's not. I don't know. I love OG. OG, you're my guy. Please come back. Go back to the beginning of this year. OG scoring 2025, locking down defense, and we'll be fine. Because in my mind right now, the only person I'm worried about for the Clippers is Kawhi Leonard. And if Kawhi Leonard goes off and drops 40 on us, then James Harden, is going to hit a couple key shots, and it's going to be a whole disaster. So I don't want to see a 5 game losing skid. I don't think anybody does. So that's my key to the game. I need OG to come back. I need Mikhail to be more aggressive again. 4 shots, 4 points, whatever the case, is not gonna cut it. I need them both in the 2025 range where I know they could be, where I know they've been. I need Cat to get aggressive. 4 shots, not gonna cut it. I need you also in the 20 to 25 range. The beauty of this squad is that everybody can score, and we have 2 elite defenders. So if we're not scoring, then I need the 2 elite defenders to defend. And it plainly comes down to that.
Machete, what are your thoughts on how do the Knicks win tomorrow? What are your thoughts, and what gets us back on a winning streak? How does a winning basketball look like to you for us?
Well, I was just trying to look at the injury report right now. They're not going to have Bronson. They're not going to have Bradley Beal.
I
So,
can't hear this. There's a lot of noise.
Okay,
I can't hear.
yeah, you're good. You're not on mute. I think it was just covering the mic or you were
It
moving.
was like static or something. I couldn't hear.
Go ahead. Say it again.
can you hear me? You guys hear me clearly?
Now.
Oh, so I was looking at the injury report, and it looks like no Bradley Beal, no Brogdon, no James Harden. Derrick Jones is out. Chris Paul is out. Josh Hart is out. Larry Shamer is out. So they're playing with half a team. They're probably just going to be quiet some guys that they're 13-22. We should beat them, man. Even though they're a Western team, man, we should have that game. They're playing at MSG. It shouldn't be a problem. I'm looking for us to bounce back and get our shit together. We're going to be playing at home. We play better at home. Half these losses that we did, again, were away games against competitive teams. The San Antonios and the Detroit. Those are 2 pretty tough teams for us to go up against injured. So they're going to have more injured people. The Clippers are. And we're going to only have Shamet and Hart out. They got like almost half their fucking team out. They're not doing too good right now. We should have it.
Okay. New Knicks. What do we have to do to get back onto a winning track, winning basketball to what we know for long term, and your thoughts on how we can transition to winning basketball. New Knickerbockers. Let me see if he's out there. He might be on the road.
Yeah. Shit. Uh, Coach Gooch get his head out his ass. Uh, I'm praying. Sorry, there's super traffic on the highway. I'm praying for Josh Hart to get the fuck back. Maybe he could straighten it out. Yeah, I mean, because he's the only one that could really on. But they need to figure it the fuck out. Uh, Brunson needs to stay off of progressive commercials or State Farm. Uh, and I don't know. The rest of the guys are doing they thing, but the starters are definitely horrible. They need to get their shit together. The rookies, the bench are looking a lot better than the starters, so maybe they can learn from them.
Hey, Keith Watkins is dying. He said he's back to Coach Gooch, huh? Hey, you win 10 and you lose 4. You back to Gooch, apparently.
That's it. Yeah.
Hey, listen. Uh, listen, after watching.
They saying no. They saying no sound.
For me?
I don't know.
Let me see. Who has no sound? Can you hear? Can you hear me? Who has no sound? Is it me?
Put a thumbs up on the chat if you can hear him.
Put a thumbs up if you can hear me, or who has no sound, Keith? Can you hear me? Check. Can you hear me? Check. Can you hear me? Check. Hello, can you guys hear?
Put a thumbs up if you can hear him.
Can you guys hear me?
Maybe it was me.
I don't know. He just said no sound, so I don't know if they can. Can you guys hear in the chat? I mean, I'm hearing myself even on the TV there. Hey,
Did you press on the mute buttons, Dwight?
oh no, he said it's all good.
Yeah, all good now. All good now.
All right. So for me, after watching this team last year and this year, it's just like Julius Randle and Brunson before that. Brunson's gameplay does not lend well to another star. And it's not slander. It's not to hear me out. It's not slander to Brunson. It's because of the way Cat is. He defers quite a bit instead of him being dominant. He's a more defer type player when he doesn't realize that no one can stop him. That's it.
I can see that.
Cat is his own problem to him because he's so dominant, he's so skilled that he sleeps on his ability. You know what I'm saying?
I can see that.
It's up to the coach in that aspect where the coach has to save him, and same thing with Brunson. If Brunson has to go, I think he has to start them, and immediately, maybe 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes, you take Cat out, and you have a different lineup, Mitch and Brunson, something like that, where you play them. They need to play off each other.
Can I give you a little pushback?
Go ahead.
So, I mean, they do start and whatever, but after like 5 minutes, Brunson sits, and then it's usually Cat in the second quarter by himself.
Yes, but the problem is, I'm not talking about sit Cat out. I think take Cat out, or either way, vice versa. But if Brunson has to go on, ideally, I would say take Brunson out a little sooner and leave Cat out there. But
that's what he's been doing.
I would say
lately, what's happening is Brunson goes off, gets his points, blah blah blah, and about the 5 minute mark, Brunson sits, and then Cat is on the floor the remainder in most of the second quarter.
But he lulls people to sleep in a certain sense, and not him, the offense in general for Brown. I think he needs to take Cat and OG, pull them out maybe a little bit sooner, put Brunson with Mitch, Bridges, Josh, or Deuce, something like that with that lineup after a couple of minutes, and then bring Cat, because when Cat and OG play together with Kolek, with Clarkson, they have a good vibe, and that if you remember the teams that there was times that we were down, that we had that 10-point run, 15-point run. We came back and earlier in the season was with that unit. Was with the OG Cat. Brown did that. He switched it to where Cat, he was having a game that he started off slow or he wasn't playing, where you play him off of Brunson, where him and Brunson are not on the floor for them to, to get it going. And OG and Cat play well off each other. When OG slices, he know Cat's gonna find them. Kolek's gonna find them. I'm not slighting. I'm just saying how they play off each other. Kolek can find them a little bit better, and then Clarkson to the ball. So I think they work a little bit better finding each other. It's just a rhythm and timing thing. And then Brunson, Bridges, Josh Hart, or Deuce, you know what I'm saying, and Mitch, that lineup works really good together, and they help Brunson on defensive assignments. So I think that works, and I think they just have to do those rotations for a while, just to be honest, to make it get. And maybe not if you see a game like yesterday where maybe Cat's not wanting to shoot the ball or doesn't get it or whatever he's in his game, you do that type of rotation. It doesn't have to be forever, but in situations like that, just to get them involved. That's where the coach has to figure out ways to get them involved. Bridges is always going to be involved in the game. Sometimes he looks like he's just floating out there. He's just, but a lot of the games we won, clutch shots, clutch defensive plays in the fourth quarter, it's always Bridges. You know what I'm saying? Him and Brunson. So I just think they need to do a little bit of off playing from each other until they get their swag back and until Cat's at that full confidence. Tomorrow, even without Harden, I still got us with a loss. All that being said, I still got us with a loss tomorrow. It's going to be tough. I don't believe that in one game and one conversation that they got it yet. I think they're going to need to get punched in the face again. And I'm telling you, Kawhi is MVP Kawhi tomorrow. It could. Now, we could. I'm not doubting my team. I believe in my team, and I think we can. I think our depth is better than the Clippers. But for the starter perspective, I think they're going to try to punk us. I think tomorrow's going to be a game of starters. And I think, who was it? Forgive me if I got it wrong. I'm not sure if it was Keith. I'm not sure if it was Size 9. I think it was LB City or Nostalgic. Somebody. Tell me who it was. I apologize who it was. But I did read earlier that they said that once Diawara, Mike Brown said Diawara, we've been losing those last 4 games. So, which is a difference of when to put trust. You put McCullough in a couple of games, but when we needed stops, you got one of your better defenders, especially as a rookie. You got length. He can shoot threes. You can, like as you were saying, when OG's having a bad game, he's minus 35. Give him a breather. Sit him, you got Diawara who can play his position. He can hit threes kind of like OG. He can defend kind of like, obviously not as good, but he can give OG a breather and come into the game. You know what I'm saying? When Bridges doesn't have it in, you can bring McCullough or OG again, or Diawara and give them a breather to get them their rhythm again. So I think all that to say is going to be up to the coach. If Coach Brown doesn't have it going tomorrow, look, I'm gonna give you the signal. I'm gonna give you the bat signal. Here it is. Here is the clue. On a New York Knicks loss, if Jalen Brunson brings the ball up 5 straight times in the first quarter, listen, I'm not blaming Brunson. This is on the coach.
Did we not just like end this narrative?
It's not him, my guy. I'm telling you, it's up to Brown. That's how we're gonna get the move. It's not on Brunson. I'm not shitting on Brunson, but he cannot bring the ball up. When we've won,
Can we put this to bed, please?
We can't, because we're losing like this. You can put it. No, if we're winning and he's doing it, it's a fact. It's a fact, my guy. It's a fact.
This is a blip, bro. We are 20 something and like 12.
When he does this
has been Brunson since he came here,
and that's why we got. And that got the coach fired. That got the coach fired. That got the coach fired.
No. The coach got himself fired. The coach was a hardhead. The coach didn't want to play the youth. The coach didn't want to listen to the other coaches. The coach didn't want to play the players that Leon Rose gave him. We gave the coach enough rope to hang himself, and he did. Can we move on from that fact?
Okay, let me ask you this. Go ahead, Nick.
Right, but I think, listen, bro, I can understand you, and bro. But you can't come and look at Jalen Brunson like he's Jesus Christ. He has no faults, no flaws.
I
You
never
you
said
don't,
that.
huh? I'm
I
just
never said
saying, like,
that.
I, I, I'll,
uh,
all
I'm
I'm,
not,
go ahead, you
I'm
next.
about to, I'm about to put your new name out there to two Glazed.
Listen, I never said Jalen Brunson is perfect. First off, I just said he's the best thing we've had
We agree.
since I've
We
been a
okay.
fan
Yeah, we
of the
agree. We
Knicks.
agree. We agree. Well, just now
I'm
was
not saying I'm not. Hold on. Let me
good.
just say this last thing. I'm not saying he's perfect. No, he has his flaws. He's not super athletic. He's not super strong. He's not super fast. He can be very hot and cold from three at times,
Mhm.
which I'm not a huge fan of.
Mhm.
And yes, I give it to you. I give it to you. He does 6 or 7 assists, which I believe is good enough. I would like him to average 8 or 9 because in my vision of a point guard, I like a pass first point guard like Kolek. So yes,
Uh,
I understand that sentiment, but we have to reel it back because
let me.
that's not
I,
him.
I,
That's never been him,
I'm gonna ask you
and you
this.
can't change a leopard's spots or
You
whatever.
can if the offense is not that. That's the whole point. That's
Listen,
let.
y'all just compared him. Y'all just compared him to Curry. I would love to see what Curry's assist totals
Let me
are
ask you this.
because
I'm
I'm
not.
I'm
Listen.
sure it's right around six
I'm
or seven. What Brunson
I'm
has.
not going to slander. I'm not going to none of that. But we have to be realistic. Let me ask you this simple question. All I'm going to ask you, and you have to be real about this. Is how, when let me just say that, when Brunson is bringing up the ball, as we're saying dominant, as some people say pound the air out of the ball, whatever you say, whether nobody shooting the ball, when he plays that style of basketball, bringing the ball up, taking 8 seconds across the line, is that what Mike Brown said he was going to play? Is that Mike Brown offense that he said he was bringing over? Is that Mike Brown offense? Yes or no? Then that's
No, I
the
don't think
that
it is.
then that's all I'm talking about. That's it. It's not Mike Brown offense. Mike Brown's offense must exist in order for us to win. That's why he was bought over. That's it. I don't care if it's Jalen Brunson bringing up the ball. I don't care if Bridges takes 8 seconds to bring up the ball and he's trying to shoot the ball. I don't care if OG's the one taking 8 seconds and dribbling too much. You cannot. It's to run to the paint and spray the ball. Find the open man, hit the open shot. That's it. That's the offense. I don't care
But nobody's been doing that.
nobody. That's why I said everybody sucked. Whoever it is, that cannot happen. And I'm telling you, if you see it in tomorrow's game, 5 or more plays, whether it's Brunson, whether it's Bridges bringing up the ball and not passing the ball, whoever it is, if that is not moving and flowing from the beginning, that's gonna let you know that they ain't learned shit. And it's gonna be another tough game for us to try to win a fourth quarter hero shit. The Mike Brown offense must exist for us to win a championship. If we don't see that on regular plays, is down goes Frazier. That's all I'm saying. I don't care who it is who pounds the air out of the ball. If he starts bringing the ball up tomorrow again, letting that and slowly at that. If it's an 8 second or right at 16 seconds before he crosses the halfway mark, we're fucked. And that's not just him, it's Mike Brown offense. It's up to Mike Brown to reel him in, get Bridges in, make the corrections. There has been no adjustments for Mike Brown. There's been shitty challenging. There's no substitute. The substitutions are okay, but there's no play calling. He's is being real suspect on Mike Brown. And I said I was gonna evaluate it. So him and Brendan O'Connor are on the watch list right now. That's why I'm not even going to blame the players right now. I'm going to look at Brendan O'Connor, who's a defensive specialist, and Mike Brown, who's supposed to be another defensive specialist. The next 10 games is on these dudes. I'm going to forget these four, but starting tomorrow from the Clippers, the next 10, if that offense and defense ain't adjusting, it's them dudes. That's all I'm saying, and I'm done with it. You
Yeah,
next.
I definitely agree. And the person in the chat said that the whole conversation that we've been having, we haven't heard nothing about defense, bro. Defense is what's gonna win the chip. I mean, if everybody ain't on point and on sequence with that, well, what did the guy in the chat say that Jalen Brunson is like what 29th in defensive rating
He's last.
in
He's the last in his position.
dead last? Like, come on.
As a
I'm
team,
not
we were
like
16th, and we dropped as a team all the way down to 28th. as a team within a week. We were 16th in defense, dropped all the way to 28th. We were number 3 in offense. We dropped down to like 22 or 23 within a week. So that's mental right now and adjustments. We've had north of 30 assists on at least 6 to 10 games. There's no reason we can't do that. So we've played the way we have to win the championship that you were on your hat. We've played that way. So we got to get our head out of our ass, and Mike Brown has to start coaching. He's getting out coaching. These last games we lost were against teams that have had bullseyes on us, and he was not prepared to get us ready for that. That's it for me. I'm done with that.
Bro, and you said it. You said it yourself. Two shots. Like, damn, I forgot what my fucking point was gonna be. But we haven't been playing like I don't know. We like after the championship, it's like everything went downhill. Like, how did we win that? We won that playing shit. We won that shit by playing together, playing as a team. You saw brotherhood in full display. How can you get to that peak and then fucking fall down the mountain like you're some fucking goofy? This shit is goofy. It don't
He
look
was
like
a
the
thumb
same
up the
fucking
ass
team
ever
of
since
the
that thumb up the
January.
ass incident.
Like this
Everything's
shit
going
is.
downhill.
But that nigga,
He said after the thumbs up situation, after Josh Hart,
Thumbs gate.
yeah, yeah. Hey, we
Everything's been
might as
shitty
well
ever
play
since.
hard.
he's been playing like he was a Miami Heat fan.
Well,
Sassy.
look.
Good.
Yeah, Josh Hart need to quit. Boy.
Listen, I don't know. I think we need to get back, but tomorrow's game is going to be super tough. Tomorrow's game is going to be, I don't know. I don't got us winning that. And then we got the Suns right
Can
afterward.
I make a request?
Go ahead.
Can I make a request? Can we go? Can we go live for the game?
Tomorrow?
What, tomorrow?
Yeah.
Hey,
Is it?
I'm
It's at
down.
7, right?
It's at 7.
Y'all want to go live for the game?
Do you got Bandcamp, nigga?
No,
Dwight, do you got
nah,
Bandcamp?
tomorrow's Bible study night. Tomorrow's Bible study. And I got my kids.
Oh yeah. That's right. That's right. I forgot.
We could,
You know, that last year in Bandcamp,
my kids have it. I don't.
My bad.
We'll
I
try.
forgot. If you want to do it, a
We'll
show
try
after
tomorrow.
that.
what's going on tomorrow?
Bible study tomorrow. Listen,
What's
we can
going
do
on
either
tomorrow?
tomorrow. I can't do Friday either. We'll try. We'll see. We'll see what's up. Maybe I'll go live and then I'll leave it for you guys to do the live, and then I'll let you guys do it. Like I'll leave it running. I'll be off. We'll see. We'll talk about it. But if you hit your bell
It's okay.
notification, we might do it. We might get wild out. My brother's not in band camp. He doesn't play an instrument. He doesn't blow on any brass.
Hey. I got the triangle. I got the triangle.
My brother doesn't blow on a wood instrument. He's not.
I got the triangle. I got the triangle. That's it.
Anyway, let's see. All right, so two shots: win tomorrow or a loss.
I'm gonna be optimistic and say win. I'm gonna say that the players only meeting is gonna light a fire in them. They're gonna find that spark again. They're gonna find that brotherhood that my man Sheik just said, and I think we're gonna go on a nice little run.
New
Are
Knicks.
those Funko Pops?
No, he's at a lab where those are all artists. They're at a
Okay.
recording studio. New Knicks, win or
I got
loss
you.
tomorrow? What does it look like tomorrow? They about to go in the studio. Okay. Look at that. What other place gives you a recording studio?
Man, that shit is nice, man. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
They're about to drop some music right here. Hey, Millionaires Entertainment. Y'all better tighten up. Millionaires Entertainment. While my brother's showing off, he probably don't hear that they got kitchen in there. Machete.
I'm saying,
while my
like,
brother's showing all the platinum plaques.
I
Machete,
wanna
win
head
or
over
loss
there, man.
tomorrow?
That shit is nice.
tomorrow.
Yeah, what do you think tomorrow looks like? Win or loss against
Ho-
the Clippers?
Hopefully a win,
Hopefully. If New Knicks
but
say
I won't be
hopefully,
watching.
they're gonna.
Yeah, they lost all confidence.
I already told you what I thought.
Okay, so Machete thinks a win. Two shots thinks a win. My brother is
I think we'll win.
deflated, and I got us with a loss. I think we're gonna be 2-2. We'll see it tomorrow. Final thoughts. Let's close it out because we getting out of here. Machete, final thoughts for you, sir. Outro.
Yo,
You next. You can say your
I
outro.
gotta sign out.
Good night, everybody. Mad love. See you tomorrow.
Short and sweet to the point. You next.
We gotta win. I'm signing out also. I'm just now getting to work while you good old ladies take your little nap time. It's time to turn up. Yo, shout out to the TOF fam. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to
Listen, make sure you put. Don't forget to put your icy hot on your knees. All right, Nick.
I ain't you.
Hey, yeah, all right.
Viva Peru, viva Peru.
Peru. Hey, Keith Watkins says every team gives us their best shot every game. He said the streak stops tomorrow. So Keith Watkins got it with a W tomorrow. I just am not that optimistic. I need to see 2 or 3 in a row. I don't think we get that tomorrow. I'm a doubter. Anyway, 2 shots. Final outro for you.
Yeah, man. Thank you for being here again. If you liked it, please like the video, share, subscribe. We're trying to grow the channel. Me personally, I would love to do this on a daily basis. So if we can get there, that'll be great. And I would love to do it with my fam here. I know I yell and I get hot and all that, but it comes out of passion, out of love. I'm not yelling at you guys, you know what I'm saying? I'm just passionate about the Knicks.
You sure about that? You sure?
Listen. He can sometimes get to me, you know what I'm saying? But he's like the older brother that be like giving me nuggies and shit, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta, stand my ground sometimes, you feel me?
Yeah, you are in Florida.
But yeah, man, I love y'all, man. I love the chat. I just love this period, man. And I'm grateful. I'm very grateful. So this is 2 shots signing out. Again, if you like it, please like it, share, subscribe. Get us to that 500 so that she could put out the merch.
All right, we appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys for coming on. Everybody in the chat, we're blessed that you guys are putting so many comments down. Before it would be so little that I can read all of them. I appreciate I couldn't get to all of them. Johnny Harris, Size 9, David Smith, Keith Watkins, Nostalgic, Just Knicks, LB NYC City. Who else am I missing here? Hold on. Where's everybody? I'm sorry I missed you guys here. So many. We appreciate all you guys. Hold on. HRM Times Great, Nostalgic. Also, everybody, we appreciate you guys all the time. We'll be here. Listen, hit that bell notification. We might go live in the game tomorrow. You never know. We might be on it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe watching the game. Yeah, que lo que, maní? Yeah. Salute to the engineer doing this thing. Appreciate you guys out here. So we're going to be out of here. Might be live tomorrow. If not, Fridays 5 p.m., Sundays 5 p.m. You heard? We out of here.
New York City. New York. If the Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. City, home of the Knicks, baby. Yeah, we back on track. The Mecca's going crazy. Rim rocking, shot blocking, boy, we are not stopping. Aiming at that chip with a bullseye on the target. It's been so many years, that's how bad we really want it. From the city to the garden, we all be blue and orange. And everybody starving, hell yeah, hungry for a ring. Got a team full of hungry hoopers all going in. We back.
A minute remaining. Brunson at 3. Bang! Jalen Brunson does it again!